Let's talk about validation, input validation, and the ability to refactor it all the way up to the entity. Let's start with the specific cases. We have show product, show suppliers, and show categories, all of them inheriting from show everything, which is the one over here. So let's start with creating a specific case for show product and then extend it forward. Let's say that we want to validate the product name. So I'm going to do override on saving row, and then I'm going to say, well, if activity is update or activity is insert, and if products.product name is blank, then message show error, please enter valid product name. Great. So now we're here, and if I'll go to our show product screen and I'll try to enter an name, I will get please enter product name, and it will get me over here. So this is the basic validations that we want. But we want to have it in another place. So let's first of all refactor it to the product class. Let's just see where we started, setting the basic validation. Start validation. Cool. So now instead of putting it in the specific controller, let's move this code to the product. So I'm going to go and open the product stable class. Okay. And I will say here, public void validate input, and take this code from here and put it here. Now let's handle the problems that we're having. He doesn't know which product name. Well, we're in product, so we can just say this. He doesn't know the message class, which is in env, so that's easy. Great. And he doesn't know the activity. We need to get the activity as a parameter. Activity is of type activities, so let's say here activities, activity, and now it receives it as a parameter. So here, instead of doing all of this code, we can just say products dot validate input and send it the activity. Perfect. Let's run this code. Let's run our show products and make an input. And now we can see that it's going to the product's entity code and not to our specific code. So we made a reusable method called validate input, and in this case we still had to call it. Let's review the changes that we've made. In our specific controller, okay, we took away all the validation code and instead called the product's validate input. And in the product's entity, we made this. Perfect. Great.